Ringo Starr. I had an exclusive interview. He was only in town for a couple of days for his new movie, The Magic Christian. And out at the Beverly Hills Hotel, I asked him many, many questions. The first question I asked him, and I must say that he really answered anything we asked him, was how did the Paul McCartney death rumor get started?
No, I just heard the rumor, you know. It came from America. Some DJ started it, that's what I heard. And it rolled on from there.
What about all the subliminal suggestion in a lot of the album cuts and a lot of the single cuts, such as I Am Walrus and We Buried Paul, and all those things that people brought out at the end of the record?
They're all there, you know, but we didn't put them in. You know, when they point them out to you, you can see what they're saying, but we didn't actually say it, you know, they said it.
You mean some disc jockey just all of a sudden said that he wanted to make something out of it and it became a worldwide event?
Well, it seems like that to me. We didn't have anything to do with it, you know.
How's the family? How big a family do you plan, Ringo?
I'm not planning anything. God plans it. That's the way God planned it.
What are you wearing around your neck?
It's a microphone.
Not higher.
It's just a scarf with a nice little shiny badge.
Is there any particular type of clothes you like to wear?
No, sometimes I get into the suits, and then I get fed up with that and get out and get into the casual. And then I get fed up with that and get back into the suits, you know. I have no set, you know, I don't go around saying, oh, I could never wear a suit, because it's not hip, you know, they're all hip to me.
What about The Magic Christian? How did it all start?
It started when Dennis O'Dell, the producer, worked for us at Apple, in our film department. And I was talking to him about films, and I was saying, well, we've gotten this time off, I think I'll make a film. And he said, well, this is sort of a round. Peter Sellers and Joe McGrath own an option on it, and it's written by Terry Southern. And I thought, great, because, you know, I did Candy, which was also Terry Southern's, but the screenplay wasn't, but the book. And so I went round to Peter's and said, you know, what are you doing? And he said, I'm not doing anything. I said, well, look, why don't we make a film? And so he thought it was a good idea, and then him, Joe McGrath, who's the director, and Dennis O'Dell, they have to sort it all out, you know, because I don't own it, I'm just in it. Mm-hmm. And they fixed it all up, and then we got a shooting date, and we started to do it.
We're about to see a film clip. This is the very first time you meet Peter Sellers, when he, as the world's richest man, adopts you as the world's poorest man. Is that the premise of the movie?
Yes, that's it.
And Paul McCartney wrote the music that we're about to hear.
Yes, and it's also by Badfinger.
All right, and then what happens after you meet?
Well, it's about, he's telling me how he does this, his way of life. You know, he's like a mad eccentric who realizes that anyone can be bought, you know, and through the film he shows me how he buys everybody, from a parking meter attendant who gives us a ticket because we parked the car in the wrong place, and he says, I'll give you $5,000 if you eat that ticket, you know, and the guy does, and it's true, you know, if you give anyone enough money, they will eat, you know, they'll eat it, or they'll turn their back, or they'll do anything for money.
Who are some of your favorite movie stars?
Well, I don't go to that many movies, but I always enjoy Paul Newman and Steve McQueen and people like that, and Richard Burton.
What about records? Any particular record you always buy?
No, I've never bought just, you know, every record anyone's made, because it's like albums. I can usually only enjoy about half of an album by anybody, including us, you know. I mean, I have my favorite tracks on our album.
What are your favorite on your albums?
On Abbey Road. I think Something on Abbey Road is the favorite of all time. Come Together, Octopus's Garden.
Wish You Wrote.
Yeah, I gotta get a plug.
Thank you, Ringo Starr.